thought for the moment he'd got slightly caught in the body, but manoeuvred his upper body away from the ball and gave himself room to swing.
Yeah. Black leads by 4 games to 3, 4 sets. Henman leads by 2 sets to 1.
Yes. Well, inspired play in this rally by Chris Wilkinson, particularly in response of cutting off that volley there. Saved the break point.
Advantage Ferreira.
Well, treated to really exciting tennis here as Ferreira moves so quickly up to this shot to make the passing shot. He is such a fine mover. So a second break point this game.
Pulled out a very good second serve then.
Advantage Ferreira.
Third chance to break here for Ferreira.
Yes.
For once he got a smash then, which was more or less into the smashing zone instead of having to break his back to get at it. Hope his back is not hurting. He's feeling it every now and then.
Advantage Ferreira.
He produces these great wide sweeping forehand cross courts, which he seems to play quite a long way from his body sometimes. It's terrific timing. Fourth break point.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight is scheduled. Next match will start 3 o'clock.
Yes.
The ladies doubles with Miss Shurga and Miss Rashida against Miss Kulisai and Miss Karazia. Thank you.
Advantage Wilkinson.
Well, he knows he loves that shot, the off forehand from the backhand side of the court. But he certainly overcooked that one.
Yes.
Well, both players returning the serve extremely well. An example of that forehand return there. His favoured shot.
advantage, Wilkinson.
Well, I'm quite surprised Wayne Ferreira didn't make that. I know the ball was low and it was two-handed, but it's a sort of shot that he does make. Very, very flexible and dangerous player, this.
Again, Wilkinson. Wilkinson leads by 2-1, third set, 1 set all.
And the very fact that Chris Wilkinson, Mark, is hanging in here and save 4 break points and all that sort of thing, I feel it's going to have a sort of attritional effect on Wayne Ferreira, because Ferreira presumably thought he was going to win this match. Obviously he should win it, but he's not winning it, and that's going to have an effect in his mind.
Well, both players, I think, are playing very well, and especially from the back of the court on the return of serve. And you're quite right, to always win the long games. We had 5 deuces in that last game, and to win them, even though you've been down, it really is a boost and puts pressure on the opponent. The opponent always niggles away in their mind as to why they haven't managed to get the break, and then alters their attitude. They become more negative as opposed to being positive, and
Time.
this bodes well for Chris Wilkinson. As this match progresses, one feels he's getting better and better. He's reading the game very much more instinctively. He's picking off quite a lot of good volleys and returning more consistently too. He's been a constant threat on the Ferreira serve. Had break point indeed on the last Ferreira serve, and it would be good for him now if he could just get another break. It's 1-2.
Love with king. Net for service.
There's a certain grace about the way Ferreira plays and an ease of generation of power, as demonstrated with that one.
Well, there is quite a wind blowing across court, and the slower you hit the ball, of course, the more the ball is going to move in the air with the wind, and that produces a timing problem. You see from that flag, it's really quite strong. That's just a glorious shot. He's produced that quite a few times in this match.
Yes, not the only time. It's a shot that he enjoys. It's just a quick movement of the racket head through the ball. Very solid shot, 2 break points.
Game.
Well, I think that racket might need to be changed.
By 3-1.
But to avoid getting a warning, if the racket did break then, it certainly sounded like it. He'll probably play a point and then might avoid the warning.
Now 15.
Well cut off indeed.
15 all.
Good eyes, good hands, and good instinct here. But a little bit of trepidation, as it looked as though that might have been zoned in on him. Back of the net was there.
Fifteen, 30.
Perhaps Ferreira has assessed that Wilkinson is so good moving sideways to cut off volleys that the best plan is to hit it straight at him, straight through him.
Fifteen, 40.
2 break-back points face him. Oh, it's an excellent return.
Wilkinson leads by 3 games to 2. Third set, 1 set all.
Well, once again, Mark, you get the impression that he needs some imminent danger to spur him into his best action.
Yes, a consistent theme has been his ability to bounce back when he's been behind, and that really is a glorious forehand, very economical shot. It's his best shot. He moves so naturally and instinctively to that. But I suppose over the years, one of the points of discussion with Wayne Ferreira has been that he is such a gifted and natural athlete in every sense of the word. Why hasn't he been a better player and sustained a higher level ranking? He has, of course, been as high as number 6 in the world back in 1995, and he has won some fairly major tournaments. His best performance was in the Australian semi-finalist, and a solid performance at Wimbledon quarter-finalist. But they would say perhaps his concentration does go in and out a little bit, and he does need the pressure of the moment to bring the best out of himself. And he has done that on several occasions on his serve. He served best when he's been break point down, and he certainly played a good game there when he was a break of serve down.
15 off. Long.
(30-15). (40-15).
12th ace.
Games to 5, 4 sets, and by 2 sets to 1.